Commander?
I told you.
Freya, she told us about Matari's plan to give you an honorary rank. You wouldn't be here if you hadn't accepted. The good news is that we can forego training and normal induction procedure. The bad is that I have no idea how well you'll work with my ladies. We've been at this a long time, Commander, doing routine missions here and there to make ends meet. Bonds have formed, and every mission is expertly choreographed by me. You're strong, no argument there. But you're being introduced into our Legion during what will be our greatest string of operations this organization has ever conducted. The enemy we've trained to defeat all our lives is here. Can I trust you on the battlefield and with my women?
Yes.
Then prove yourself to them. I'm giving you a small, easy assignment. Enough time to earn the respect of some of the warriors before we begin our combat operations.
Whoops. I thought you were done.
Ms. Pinder, do you have something to say?
Well, I guess they didn't tell you about me joining as a new recruit.
No, they didn't. Commander, may I speak to you over there? This wasn't your decision, was it, Commander?
Not exactly.
A potential Siren is recruited after months of observation and testing. We must be sure that they will accept when we reveal to them the existence of our order. We know of Ms. Pinder's history through Marcus. As she is now, she would not qualify to be a Siren.
What's wrong with her?
She lacks any form of combat experience and has a timid personality. Admirable for a woman, but not a warrior. We will have to push her mental and physical limits. She will break, but if she is committed, she can rebuild herself to be a Siren.
Stronger than she looks.
Maybe, but training will determine her inner strength. I just wanted to let you know out of courtesy. Time will be an issue, and our instructors will be limited as we focus our resources towards purity. If basic training is all she gets during our tight schedule, then so be it. May the bonds between her and the Sirens form through battle. I'll discuss training with Kasha personally. Back to the topic of your assignment. I'm sending you out with a team to gather scout reports from our agents stationed in Dawnstar and Winterhold.
Expecting trouble?
We know there will be trouble. A group of Sirens will be attractive prey for Purity and the heroes. What they don't expect is for you to be there with them. You've given them quite the scare in Jonestead. Inspire a little more fear and the roads are ours. They'll be hesitant to waste warriors on pointless patrols afterwards. Lilith will be the team leader. She's right over there in the smithing area. This mission will be your one chance at learning our ways. Next mission, you'll be given command and a complimentary katana to call your own. Now go, and fight well, Commander. Dismissed.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Well,
Yes. Trisha told me beforehand that you would be assigned to my team. It's quite an honor. I've already briefed the others about the mission. As Trisha said, we need to gather valuable intel reports regarding the hero's movements to and from Fort Pazarath. Information like that can damage a defense strategy. They will not give it up easily.
what do we have that'll give us the upper hand?
You.
Fine with that.
You're learning quickly. When Purity and the heroes learn that you've made an alliance with the Sirens, they'll think twice before sending warriors to the field. A hesitant enemy is exactly what we need this early in the war.
Alright.
Good. Our plan is to head to Winterhold, and then Dawnstar by carriage. There are several checkpoints along the way where our sisters are waiting to track our progress. If we fail to arrive at a checkpoint within a given time, they will begin patrols to ensure all is well. When you're ready, meet us in front of the catacombs entrance.
Pinned a family timeline. Shooting range. Again?
My, Commander, you're making friends quite easily. Don't get too carried away now, or some of them will get jealous.
Maybe I like having many friends.
I like your style, but Lilith? Really? I didn't take you for one who would be into the whole by-the-book type. But if that's what it takes to get into her past, then anything goes, right?
You got me. How do I get into yours?
Whoa, let's not get carried away. We have plenty of time for that after things die down a little. When they do, I'll let you know when you can come to my room for some private training. That will be off the record, Commander. Just so you know. Now go and have fun, sweetie. Don't keep that girl of yours waiting.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
What is it?
Tell me, how come you decided to join the Imperial Legion?
Empire stands for culture and security for the people.
What? Culture? Tell you what, they don't even know about good Nord cultural traditions like dancing on tables. And security. Have you already forgotten that it was the Imperial Legion who wanted to chop your head off in Helgen?
Yeah,
Sure. All right. So, where are we going now?
alright. It's just them two.
Commander, this is my team. Our team. On the ledge is Moline, a recent addition to our league, and an adaptable warrior in any environment. Over here is Samantha. We joined Serenity Sirens at the same time. She specializes in enemy tactics and history.
Wait, that's it? Come on, Lilith, introduce yourself.
The commander knows who I am.
No, you know what I mean. Don't be so modest. Promote your skills. Give the commander something to look forward to.
Samantha!
He can judge for himself when we're in combat.
I wonder if we should get some shelter.
Jeez. Lilith is a mean dual-wielding maniac.
Damn it, Samantha! Show some respect. Lilith is in charge of this mission. Are you planning on treating the commander the same way?
I didn't mean to.
We can continue this conversation on the carriage. Talia is waiting.
I know she's a dual-wielding maniac. I saw her training.
Pretty sure Lilith would like to speak to you before we head off.
Alright. Oh, she's moving down there.
I should give you a heads up. There are 4 checkpoints. We'll be stopping at 2 on the way to Winterhold, and the other 2 on the way back from Dawnstar. There are sirens posted at each one. If you have to take care of personal business on the trip, the rest of the team will be waiting at the last visited checkpoint. The agents with the scout reports will be waiting at the local taverns. I'll need to be present so I can recite the code word and get the papers.
The ambush?
If they're smart. They'll strike after checkpoint 4. Getting back up from the palace isn't as easy with visitors coming and going. They know that. We're ready when you are. Hop on the carriage and we'll be on our way.
Christ, get on with it. Right.
Great to see all of you so excited to head out. Just say the word and we're off. Let me know when.
Is my light off? Right. Let me try again.
Are you ready now?
I'm ready.
It'll be a bumpy ride. Hold on!
Victory! Or summon God!
We finished another battle.
Aradaru was telling me that the siren maid we saw by the pool needs to get to the palace. Protocol states that we can't substitute one mission for another, and...
Enough protocols. I need Alaray out of here now. She's mentally unfit and a burden to me and Emmy. If she ends up getting killed, her blood is on your hands. We've done all we could.
We're expecting an encounter with Purity and the heroes on our route. Alare would be much safer here than with us.
You would be safer if we got rid of the annoyance. Once she's out of here, I can return to guarding this checkpoint without having to look over at Alaray every minute. You're too predictable, Lilith. Always abiding by the rules. Let me talk some sense into you through this commander. A male joining the Sirens? Are we really that desperate for help?
What's the problem?
Like I said, take the Dunma girl away so we can get back to guarding this post.
Fine, we can squeeze one more onto the carriage.
At last, someone who sees reason. Lilith has a lot to learn from you. Now get Alaray out of my sight. Let the Battlemaster know that I'd like to have a word with her about this mess when I get back. And can you tell Lilith something for me? Tell her that Misha is at the next checkpoint. That should rattle her.
Maybe if I could have... Huh? Maybe if I could have... Huh?
I wonder if we should get some shelter. Wait out this
Did you
rain.
convince Aradarum to keep Alare here?
No, she's coming with us.
I hope you understood the risks involved in our mission when you agreed. We can't take Alare back right now, and she can't wander back to the palace alone on foot. But what's done is done. I hope she'll stay down, if and when we're ambushed.
Aradama. Aradama. Aradarum wanted me to tell you that Misha is the next checkpoint.
Misha. Now I understand why I haven't seen her for a while at the palace.
To have history?
Aradarum and Misha are two of Freya's pupils. Anyone trained by Freya tends to look at me in disgust. I'd rather not get into it. The memories are painful. Go and get Alare. Tell Talia when we're ready to leave.
I really hate those people. All those teeth.
Is this it? Am I finally going home to Morrowind?
Coming with us on a mission. We'll get you back to the palace soon.
So it isn't home. Maybe someday.
You're at Pazarath?
I had so many friends. The only friends I had were at the fort. Now they're all dead.
Did you know Miss Pinder, Marcus's wife?
I heard she was at Pazarath, but I never met her. Undercover to avoid favoritism.
Sorry for your loss. Should get going.
Mother, I want to go home.
Are we done here? Checkpoint 2 awaits.
Let's go.
It'll get colder from here on out. Huddle up, ladies.
How are we?
Lilith is taking quite a while. Any problems?
How do you feel about Marcus Pinder and the family?
They unintentionally paved the way for the Ashen to find a place to call home, while fighting for a good cause.
What are your thoughts on Matari?
Say what you will about her peculiar appearance, but I think she's an Ashen shaman. I thought they only existed in fairy tales, but now I'm starting to think otherwise. It might be why so many of the Ashen Sirens feel naturally connected to her, despite her rare appearances outside of her chambers. I know that's my reason.
Ashen?
Shoot!
What were you doing before you joined Serenity's Sirens?
I wasn't as lucky as the Tamriel-born Ashen, that have a sliver of opportunity to live a tolerable life. I was a slave in a Saesi prison camp off the coast of Akavir. I was born there, and I was sure I would die there if I hadn't escaped to the mainland. It's a long story how I ended up in Skyrim, but when I did, it wasn't too long before the Sirens took notice of me.
You're a new Siren? Why did you join?
Same reason why most of the other Ashen join. We have no home. Whether we are slaves in Akavir or nomads wandering Tamriel, there is no place for us in this world except with the Sirens. They welcome us with open arms, and promise us freedom in exchange for our service. I am happy here. The life of a warrior is what many of us were born to do. It is the only thing we can do.
Why are so many Sirens Ashen?
Ashen are a special case. Those of us that are not Sirens often hear stories of a great female Ashen army that will rid the evils of the world. It's something that's passed around among the young girls in Tamriel, hoping for a better life. Every single time a Siren recruiter has approached a young girl, there is no disagreement and no reservation. The girl always joins. It's why so many of us are Ashen. Why waste your time with a non-Ashen who may not join the cause at the end of the observation period? You waste your time, the girl's time, and risk revealing the existence of Serenity's Sirens.
Alright. Do you get along with the non-Ashen Sirens?
Are you asking this because of the group at Checkpoint 1? Keen eye. Honestly, there is a hint of discord between us, but it's natural. Ashen are an overwhelming majority, and the minority is bound to be jealous of our prominence. Thankfully, nothing has ever come of it. but the Battlemaster has made the effort to segregate us into appropriate groups. There are strategic benefits to doing so, after all. Stick an Ashen in every single group, and the non-Ashen will feel that they need to compete with a sister.
Alright.
Yep.
I'm fine. I just need to be alone.
No matter how many times I hammer this board, it still squeaks. Ugh. Anyway, need something?
What did you do before Purity resurfaced?
That wasn't too long ago, you know. The last mission I had before this one was to deliver some supplies to Fort Pazarath. And the one before that, I had to take a couple of Sirens into Solitude for those supplies. It's been boring for a very long time. Sometimes you do have to carry some girls into risky missions during the cover of the night, but none of that will compare to what we'll all be doing in the next few days.
Run into any trouble because your passengers are Ashen?
Before this whole mess started, some Ashen Sirens wore masks when running around Skyrim. Nothing too eye-catching. We never ran into any problems. Every now and then you'd get a guard asking you to take off your mask. But once they saw that you were an Ashen, they'd let you be. You know, now that I think about it, Marcus was really the only one who pushed the mask rule to disguise ourselves from Purity spies. The other higher-ups couldn't care less if you wore a mask or not. Who cares now anyway? Purity can spot an Ashen with or without a mask. Just ask the poor souls at Fort Pazarath.
You're familiar with Lilith's team?
Yep. Luck of the draw that I'm the one that usually drives them around on their missions. Lilith, Samantha, and I go way back. Nalene is a new face, but I like her already. A perfect balance between Lilith's silence and Samantha's boldness. As for you, you're one of the few people who actually talks to me during the mission. That's flattering.
Right. The other carriage drivers?
There's a couple. Just scouts like me that work the carriages when they have to. There used to be a few more, but, well, we lost them after Pazarath.
Alright.
Hi.
Commander, it's Lilith. I don't think she went up the hill to check in with Misha.
What happened?
Don't worry, she's fine. But I think she sat under a tree. She's too afraid to face Misha after the incident.
What incident?
Yes, I don't think Lilith would want me to talk about it. It's something we've kept to ourselves for a very long time. The only others who know are the ones that were involved. Lilith never loses her calm, but when it comes to dealing with Freya and her students, who knows how she will react. Commander, can you go check on her? We need to leave as soon as we can, for Lilith's sake.
Those partying.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day.
What do you need?
I couldn't do it. Gods, I couldn't. I'm such a coward.
What's wrong?
I tried, but I couldn't bring myself to get halfway. Misha would kill me this time. Even now that she's blind, she would still kill me. All I need to say is, we're safe. No problems yet. But I can't even say that. Not after what I've done. Commander, please, Do me a favor. Let Misha know that we're proceeding into Winterhold. That is all you need to say. Try not to talk about me, or ask questions. It would get ugly.
Wait. Reminds me of
Oh, it's fucking freezing.
This is where we took Kaja to camp out.
Loud, not silent like purity. Who approaches?
With the Sirens, we're on a mission to get...
Scout reports. You're the honorary commander that I was told about. You already reek of Lilith's scent.
Came to say we're on track to Winterhold.
Stay for a while. We are in the middle of something interesting. I know that you defeated the heroes in Jonestead, but a Siren has yet to taste that victory. For all the women lost in Fort Pazarath, for all the pain inflicted by this man's brothers on my sisters, he must be punished. I want to make him my brother in darkness. His right eye is already broken. Only his left is left. Enjoy the last moments of your sight, mongrel. Soon all you will have left to enjoy in this life will be the music of my sirens. Only the music can drown out the screams. Commander, please, gouge the eye out of this monster. I need rest. Sirens! The melodies! Louder!
Optional.
If the snow gets any thicker, we won't be able to see 3 feet ahead.
This can't be happening.
By Azura, you killed her. You killed Misha. Why?
She was broken, had to put an end to her misery.
But what's now? Oh gods, we're going to get in trouble. For murder and treason.
Anyone else? That was a purity assassin. If they don't buy it, I'll handle it.
But what will happen to you? Oh no.
Why is there a dagger there that I can't pick up?
You're the one the commander spoke of. You're the hero of Jonestead. The one who defeated my brothers, even when you were outnumbered. And you're the Dragonborn.
Speak highly of the person who defeated your company.
Baska's words, not mine. He's impressed by what you've done despite the unfortunate casualties. It was only after the attack that we learned you were a neutral party. But are you with the Sirens now? Vasco wants you to know that you're forgiven for interfering in our mission, and hopes you would accept an invitation to join the Heroes of Nirn. That is, if you let me go.
Can bring you in with the rest of the team. Your restraints stay on.
These two are listening. Alright, I'll go with you.
It was a Purity assassin. The commander killed him. But we're all fine. Everything is fine.
I was wondering what was taking so long. So, Misha captured a hero, and we're supposed to take him to the palace, right? I hate leaving a prisoner at the mercy of Misha, but the carriage is filled to capacity. You're going to have to take him back.
Misha's dead. There are 2 scouts left at the checkpoint.
You killed her. So, it's finally over. She is at peace, and so am I.
You content?
Yes, she was in constant torment. I owe you an explanation, but now is not the time. I don't feel comfortable leaving the scouts alone at this isolated checkpoint. We need to leave someone behind for support. Samantha and Malene are the only ones who could do that. I'm leaving it up to you to decide who stays. We'll speak by the carriage.
This place reminds me of home.
Gather around, everyone. We need to take this prisoner with us. Since we're full, someone needs to stay behind at the checkpoint.
Shouldn't this be Misha's problem? Our mission has already started to diverge off course.
Misha is dead. Assassinated in her sleep. The scouts were spared.
Freya's going to lose her mind over this.
We'll worry about that when the time comes. For now, we need to focus on our mission. The choice is yours. Who do you think should stay at this checkpoint?
Hold on. I can't stay here. You'll need someone who's familiar with Project Purity's methods.
Studying an enemy by reading history books is nothing compared to real combat experience. The commander needs someone who knows how to handle herself on the battlefield.
Experience? You just joined us.
At least I know how to follow orders.
Enough. Commander, who should stay?
Malene.
It's settled. Malene stays.
I understand. I will defend this checkpoint. Good luck to all of you.
It's time to go to Winterhold. Get on board.